As I said, promise you, we've got Kilgour on tonight, and of course, the guys are here in the next studio.
Hello.
How are you doing, guys?
Not bad.
That's
Thanks
good.
very much
Right.
for having us.
We have Jim on drums. We have Katie, right? Katie's a key worker.
Oh,
She works the keys.
that's me.
Yeah, you're a key worker, aren't you?
Just doing the
All right.
importance.
And on we have Finn, who's on the guitar and vocals, and of course we have the bass player Ewan. Right, Kilgour. Right, where did the name come from? Because that sounds like something.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say.
People always think we're like a metal band. I get that a lot. I say like, oh, the name of the band's Kilgour, and they're like, oh, you play metal? I'm like, no.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but it comes from a character of a book called Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut. There's a kind of character called Kilgour Trout. He's like a field sci-fi writer.
So
So
you into sci-fi and all that, aye?
I like Kurt Vonnegut. Yeah.
Right.
Some sci-fi, bit of sci-fi here and there, but yeah, it's a good book.
So, how long has been actually on the go as Kilgour?
Since about 2019.
2019?
Me and Ewan played. We played our first gig together with another drummer in like 2019. The sort of setup we have now, the five of us, has been going for about 6 months to a year, I think. But yeah, pretty much since 2019.
And there's plenty lined up, which we'll talk about later on. Right, we're going to go into your music. Set It All Right. What's that all about?
Set It Alight.
That's the one.
See you.
Well, you read it. It's in
No,
there
I can't
in front
read
of
your
me.
writing. Do you know it's actually like one of these guys, like a doctor?
Yeah.
No, they say, no,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be into Latin and all that. No, I mean, a prescription. Either that as two flies have walked along an ink pad.
Oh, man. Well, I'll
Anyway,
definitely commit you with my doctor's writing. Anyway.
you're damn tootin'. Right, so Set It Alight. What's that about?
It's just your classic love song, I guess.
You were chocked.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess.
you were
yeah,
chocked.
Yeah.
What is it with you guys? He's always come up with hit songs and all that. I mean, look at that Sam Smith. He had 2 albums, 2 number 1 albums
True.
because he got chocked.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I know.
It's inspirational stuff.
Right, so it's a love song. So tell us a wee bit about the love song.
There's not much to say.
You got chopped.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple standard song.
Very simple. Right, here live on CamGlen Radio, we have Kilgour. And they're not metal, right?
They're not metal.
They're not metal. They might be metal, but they're not metal. Give me a drum roll there, did you hear?
Well done, James.
Right. Here live on CamGlen Radio, we have Kilgour.
I see slowly, but I hear fast. If it won't stay in my head, oh, it's never gonna last. Oh, it's so light, it's so light, it's so light, it's so light. I think I can hear it, that thing missing. I wanna know what I look like from the back. Thought if I stared straight at it, I'd have a heart attack. But I'm so calm, I'm so calm, I'm so calm, I'm so calm. I think I can feel it, feels like kissing. But I set it away. I set it away. I set it away. I set it away. No sweet colors, I see them all the time. Oh, never had a thought that felt really like mine. Oh, I'm so sick, I'm so sick, I'm so sick, I'm so sick. I think that does the trick. Makes
Oh, well done, guys. Well done there.
That was great.
Set It Alight. Right, okay. Who were your influences? Come on, there must be a loads in the 40s.
Lots of different stuff. I think for the Kilgour tunes, probably like the most obvious would be things like Nirvana.
I thought that, yeah.
And My Bloody Valentine. But generally, we all listen to a lot of different stuff. My kind of favourite singer of all time is John Martin.
Oh, now you're cooking. Now you're
I'm
cooking.
obsessed with John Martin. Ewan's all big into like the Cribs.
Yep.
Any Pixies fans in there?
Yeah. I think we all have a bit of a thing for the Pixies.
Any
to
ABBA
some
fans
degree.
in there?
ABBA fans?
I'm always-
Of course.
Listen,
Of course.
Who doesn't like
Undeniable.
ABBA?
Me. right. What I want to ask you is, right, gigs, right? What gigs you got coming up?
So we've got a gig on Saturday. We're playing this festival called Dark Places Festival. It's put on by the Filthy Tongues. It's split between the Old Hairdressers and Stereo. We're playing in the Old Hairdressers at 8:30 on
8:30.
Saturday. So it should be a great night.
See,
I've got my ticket bought
You got your
already, so
ticket
I'll be
bit,
there.
There we go.
that'd be a great night. What was I going to say to you is, talking about gigs, right? Tell us, what's the best gig you've ever done?
I think the best gig we've done so far was definitely McKeel's. We played our first headline in Glasgow last year. McKeel's, Jimmy and Katie weren't in the band yet, unfortunately.
Jeez.
So, but that was our like first headline ever, and we sold it out, and it was just it was very sweaty. It was very fun, and we were very, very steaming.
What was it? Who were you supporting then?
Well, we were headlining. We had we had a band from Edinburgh supporting us called You Are Lost, Be Careful, who are great. And then I brought my friends from back home in Ireland, a band called Small Mint. They came over and played with us.
Oh, yeah. Right. What was your worst gig?
Our worst gig? That's
What one?
don't know. Definitely an early one. Yeah, well, we played. I don't know. I wouldn't call it a bad gig.
What would you call it then?
On paper, I think people would say it was a bad gig, but we had a great time. We played in Ardfern recently with Waverley. We played in like a community hall.
Did their boiler not go?
Did they
The
what?
Waverley steamboats. Did the boiler not go? No, the old Waverley boiler burst.
But yeah, so we played there, and there was like maybe 20 or 30 people there, but it was like a big room. It was just great crack. Like we had no expectations, but all these people came who had never heard us before and just had a great time. So
Right. What I want to ask you is, where'd you come from? Because you don't sound as though you come from Springburn.
no, I'm not from Springburn. I'm from Belfast.
Belfast.
Yeah. I moved over here for uni in like 2017. But we're sort of all three of us are from Scotland. Ewan's from East Kilbride. Katie's from Aberdeen. Our guitar player Isaac is from Fife. And Jimmy is from Landon. He's from Landon. So yeah, we're a bit from all over. But yeah,
but sporadic, isn't it?
exactly.
It's quite spread out, but
Yeah.
a nice heady mix.
Yes, right. Talking about heavy mix, no, I mean, Nick, this one is, I'm going to talk about this song, your next song, is what Nick gives me every night I'm on. It
What?
does. It
What?
does. It does.
What?
It does.
Careful now.
Sore head.
Oh, that's okay.
You gave me a sore nut. Right. What's the sore head up? That's a stupid question, isn't it? Too much tonic wine. No, seriously, what was sore head about?
It's called Solarhead.
It's what?
It's called Solarhead.
Do you know what?
See you and your rain away. See what I
Hang
mean?
on.
See what I mean, man? We gave me a sore head.
Sorry, there.
That we did have trouble with
There's
the
a- there's a mis-
communication.
there's
We
a
were from the same
miscommunication.
island,
Same island.
but
Very
the
different-
all
very
the
different
accent.
voices.
There's only one island. So how can there be two different islands? There's only one.
Listen, let's move on from that.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
That's all good. man.
I'm so
It's all
sorry,
good.
Finn. Sorry, what was the name of the song?
So it's called Solarhead.
Solarhead.
So it's a bit of the panel here, didn't they?
But yeah, no, it's fine. It's
My God.
It's about sun.
it's about the sun. Solarhead, I guess.
Nothing to do with tonic wine then, is it?
No, it could be.
All right.
Um,
What's that about?
It's a song about I don't know, being spaced out. Not really. that's
That brings us right back around
Right
to the
back-
sore
right-
head.
right
Yeah,
back to the
that's
sore
okay,
head.
Why are you
that's
looking
okay.
at Nick?
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. So, solar head. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, just it's about when you just don't know what to do with yourself and your head's a bit away.
It's like, well, you should come up here every
I
Wednesday
know,
night.
I know, you're damn tootin' you should.
But yeah, it's kind of it's pretty abstract, but
Right, okay.
We'll-
Here live
we'll
on
go
the
for it.
Jamie show. It's not a sore head, it's
Solar head.
solar head here on CamGlen Radio.
find your solar head.
Well done there. Right, you're talking about that play season. How did you come involved in that?
I got a message from Jamie from the Filthy Tongues, I believe, and we got it through. They do a lot of stuff with the same label as us. We're on Last Night from Glasgow.
Oh yeah, last night at Glasgow. Yep.
It was I think a bit of magic between Ian and Jamie, and Jamie got in touch. So we were on board as soon as he sent the email. Really.
So you're looking forward to that then? Have you actually met any of them?
No, I've never met them yet.
No, Martin's a great guy. So's Jim Brady and the Nanobots.
Cool. I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. It'll be a good night. And we've not played a full band gig in ages. It's been a good couple of months, so we're very much looking forward to it.
Talking about gigs and that, no, I mean, if you had the choice, what would you rather have, like a festival or a pub gig?
I think this festival's a good mix of both. It's the diplomatic answer right there. But
right. But all depends on what time you put on in the festival. Can you imagine if you were just on when they opened the doors?
Oh well, there's worse times to play, but
just means you get to see all the other bands. Then
that's true. Your job's done early.
Perfect.
You get straight on the cans. But yeah, no, I think both have their own charm. We've not played that many festivals.
Have you know?
But hopefully we will one day. I've been to a few festivals. I love festivals. I do love a pub gig. Yeah, there's no bad side to either.
You can see the fear in your eyes in pub gigs. That's the only thing.
That's true. That's true. You're up close and personal.
Right. See all the songs and all that. Right. Who writes the songs?
It's all me.
All you. See, when you're writing a song, what do you do first? Is it the music or is it the lyrics?
I tend to kind of constantly write lyrics. I like think of little lines and I just have a list of them in my phone.
If you lose your phone?
I'm doomed. I'll never write a song again.
Can you imagine that if somebody found your phone and released one of these songs and got to number one?
That'd be my worst nightmare. Is the idea of someone reading my phone notes. But yeah, I have like loads of little lines, and then I kind of just tend to noodle on the guitar, and then sometimes something will strike me as good, and I'll make a little demo, and then I tend to make the whole song and then go back through my phone and try and find lines that kind of work. And quite often I don't use that many. I'll find like one or two, and then that'll kind of inspire a few more or new ones around it.
See, when you're writing songs, have you ever had a domestic moment?
A domestic moment?
It's a thing I always ask every band, right? Guys that I've had in, one of them was doing the hoovering. In the middle of the hoovering, he got an idea for a song, and he switched the hoover off. And then there was a guy doing the dishes. Have you ever had a domestic moment?
I probably have, Probably have.
Doing
something like making a sandwich or something. I've definitely... Something very boring, but yeah.
Something that came to the bread.
I like the sandwich making thing. We'll add that to your list.
Right. Well, let's get into
your fingers crossed, Finn. I'm sorry.
Let's I don't know if it's how was that,
Yeah.
Well done. Well done there, Nick. He's got one right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And look at where he's got it. Look, can you see that? Big writing.
That's fun.
Right, so what was that about? That must be about getting chucked. It must be. No, I mean, that's the lyrics. That's what you would say to your bird, isn't it? It's going to chuck you. Oh, how was that,
Fair. Yeah, I guess it has themes of that. It's one of our newest tunes. We're hopefully going to release it pretty soon. But you should just keep an eye on our socials for that. It's not entirely planned yet, but yeah, or come here on Saturday.
Yeah, excellent. Right, here live on CamGlen Radio we have Kilgour, and of course, how was that, Take it away, guys.
To know I'd waste your time and then go. I was just searching
Oh, well done. Well done there, guys. Right. That's your new single. It's going to be coming out pretty soon. Right. Tell us, where can we get your music?
It's all on the usual platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, and all that stuff. If you want to follow us, the best place is probably Instagram. We're under Kilgour the Band. But we are on everything else, also as Kilgour the Band.
The band. Do you do solo?
I've never. Well, I used to do like solo stuff back in the day. I do have another band called The Model Home that me and our producer CamGlen, that produces all the Kilgour stuff. We released one tune last year, and hopefully we'll do a couple more soon. But that was kind of started over lockdown thing. We started making tunes over email. But we've never done any gigs.
Do you know what you should do?
Mm-hmm.
You should do a Christmas record.
A Christmas record.
No, because that's your pension.
That is true. That is
I mean,
true.
you should do a Christmas. I tell everybody.
What Christmas song do you think
Because
you could nail?
No, it's got to be your own, and get away from snowmen
Snowman?
and reindeers. Know what I mean? Because they leave a lot of mess in your house, the reindeers.
Hang on. They
I'm
have their
telling you
place.
now.
They have
Are we
their
just
place.
restricted to elves and Santa
Elves.
Claus?
Aye,
That's
that's
it.
what I'm saying. You should do
That's it.
something with elves. What the elves rang with you? Or something, know what I mean? Actually, that's what you do.
I think
Right, okay, then. Elsie needs Fiscal Bride needs a drummer. Get him back in that cupboard there. Get him back in.
I think you should write the Christmas album.
Could you imagine
got
me
it in
writing
you already.
something?
You've already got it in you.
What the else rang with you? Yeah, we were talking about this next song, right? My parents' car. Did your parents have a car?
My parents had a car, yeah.
My parents didn't. It was a bus.
It was a bus. They had a bus.
Well, it was a corporation bus we used to get on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it was. If we want to get into specifics, it was a Nissan Duke.
It's a Duke. Hell you will.
Gone, but not forgotten.
I know. Listen, Duke. Get off your milk and drink my horse. I mean,
Okay.
right. So, what's my parents' car about? It's not about the Nissan, is it?
No, it's yeah, that was our first single. I wrote it. I wrote it when I worked in a science centre in Belfast, and it's all about that classic,
right,
17-year-old existential dread of not knowing what you're going to do with your life.
See, you're talking about that, right? I was actually reading about this, right? See, you heard of the Alabama Free, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they done that one as I woke up this morning,
That's right, Joe.
And do you know the guy that's in that, right? Actually, his name is Nick Reynolds, right? And do you know who his dad is? Not Burt Reynolds, shushed. It's actually the guy called Bruce Reynolds, who was actually one of the members of the Great Train Robbery.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not just a pretty face. Right, and actually, they robbed in 1963, right? And, of course, yesterday, they've released a cover version of Is Anybody Seen? Burt Reynolds. Bruce Reynolds. Can you imagine singing a song like that about your dad?
That's
Have you seen my dad? No, have you? No, I mean, that'd be really, really.
I think that's a great heritage. In fairness, that's a
It's a
that's
story to be proud of.
But if you was your dad, would you want to get on trains? I wouldn't want to get on a train while you're in the wrong tracks on. Hard lines. Right, anyway, so here live on CamGlen Radio we had the Kilgour. Right, what I want to say is we had Jim on drums. We had... I was waiting in a drum roll there. Still no coming. All right, Jim. Jim. Can you hear me?
Aye.
Right, who's your favourite drummer? Mine was Animal with the Muppets.
I'm a big fan of Yusuf Days at the moment.
All right, okay. Right, and we've got Katie, who's a key member of the band. She plays the keys. Right, and of course we have Ewan on the bass, and of course the man himself, Finn, on guitar and vocal. And of course we're going to have a massive shout out for Isaac, who couldn't come tonight and wasn't here.
I think he's... yeah.
See, you need drums!
Yeah, Isaac is back in Newcastle where he stays. Listening in.
Will he be joining you guys on Saturday?
Yeah, he's coming up.
Perfect.
He's coming up on Friday.
He's watching. He's watching the box set.
Don't say Bike or Grove. Come on,
I
let's
was
move
gonna
on.
say Bike
I
or
know
Grove.
you were. I could see where that was going. Right, guys. Thanks very
Right.
much for coming on. If you liked
Nice.
what you hear tonight, you can catch them again at Dark Places Mini Festival, and that will be at Stereo this Saturday. It starts from 7
It's gonna
p.m.
be awesome.
Tickets are still available. They're £15. So, yeah, I'll be there. And not only will Kilgour be there, but running tonight, which we've had earlier on, Nanobots and the Head Henchman. And there will be a DJ on to late in the night, not to mention the Dark or the Filthy Tongues
Filthy
as well.
Tongues, Martin Metcalf. And of course, you'll be get to see Isaac.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Uh-huh.
meeting Isaac as well.
Uh-huh.
So,
Right,
He's a
as I
lovely
said,
boy.
guys, many thanks for coming on tonight.
Thank
It's
you
been
very
an
much for having us.
absolute blast having you on. What you do is get your music across to Nick or myself and our CamGlen Radio, and we'll definitely give it a plug. So all that's left for me to say is thanks very much for coming in tonight.
No worries.
And this is My Parents' Car.
Thank you very much. There's no one here. Not a soul. I'm going home. Step by side. She is a matter of pride. Get in the car, my parents drive. You start. You start. Oh, is this why we lived And what can you say? How do you know that when he walks away, that's where he goes? But when he walks away, that's where he goes. You start. You start. Oh, is this why we left it? You start. You start. Oh, is this why we live?
Oh, well done there, guys. Well done there. Kilgour. Many thanks for coming on tonight, guys.
Thank you very much.
And wish you all the success. Okay, right. See how many drums?